What's going on, YouTube? This is David V. Williams, your in and around town Tampa Bay realtor. Today we are in the Hammock Village in the Two Rivers community in ZEPHYRHILLS, Florida. This master plan community, if you are not aware of it, it is over 6,000 acres full of new and forthcoming homes and amenities, over 12 builders, and this one is a Taylor Morrison home. This model is the Barbados floor plan. It consists of 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. It's 3,422 square feet. It has a covered lanai, and you are backed up to conservation, and there's also a small pond to the left of the home. Now, the home sits on a 7,159 square foot lot. It is a west front facing exposure. There is another home about 2 doors down on the opposite side of the road, which is a larger model. It's called the Sand Key. That one has 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, and it's 3,835 square feet. So if this one with a square footage of 413 less will not accommodate your family the right way, or you just need a certain space within the living room versus the bedrooms or vice versa, then the Sand Key would probably be a more suitable home for you. Nevertheless, this home, as I toured it, let me tell you, there's a lot of great lighting in there. It's very open. As you can see, the space that I'm standing in, this would be the flex space. Ahead of me, we're moving into the dining room. But truthfully, you can make it whatever you need it to be. I mean, there's no rules to the format. It's the creativity of the owner, so you do what you feel works best for your family. Now, Two Rivers is an electric and gas powered community. So with gas, not only is it great for cooking and drying laundry, but it's cheaper than electric, so you save money on that portion of your utilities bill. Here we have the bay windows in the breakfast nook area. You get the large quartz countertop island, the farm style sink, and you have the nice open living room space with the sliding doors off to the right, giving you that beautiful view of the conservation. Come out here, set up some chairs, relax, and just take in the view. Take in the view of nature. You can screen this off or get a permit and extend it out if you like. I wouldn't recommend putting in a pool, but if you have children, have some little bit of activity out there for them to enjoy. If not, then it's just a matter of you have the lanai to sit, sip, and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Now let's head upstairs to where the remaining 4 bedrooms are. Remember, the one downstairs we've already seen to the left coming in from the drop zone. So here we are at the top of the stairs. We have the loft to our left, and there's the open to below. This room right here that we'll first enter is the primary. The primary has a balcony, so those French doors you see ahead of us lead right out to it. We're going to take a walk outside so you can actually hear the difference. Come out here when the weather is nice and just take a good overview of the block. It's not like you're going to see anything amazing. Well, that depends on who your neighbors are. Outside of the construction, you'll see people coming and going. You might even see your neighbor on their balcony and strike up a conversation from afar. Now let's go take a look at this ensuite bathroom to see if it meets your approval. You have the tall standing shower, nice size, not a super shower, but able to fit your average to larger size person. Not sure why this empty space is there, but maybe you can put a bath rack, cabinet, or maybe just a hamper there. That'd probably be the best thing, right? You have your linen closet here, plenty of space. and your private water closet so no one can just run up on you. This is one of two closets, the larger one of the two. The second one is outside right behind this door. So this more than likely will be the male closet or the overflow for the lady. So I haven't mentioned the price thus far. The builder has it listed at $629,999. Basically $630,000. You know that $1 difference plays on one's mental, thinking it's closer to the 20s than it is to the 30s. But need I remind you, there's taxes and your closing costs. Then there's your post-close expenses, which consist of maybe a fridge, washer, and dryer. Usually you don't get those with new construction. Of course, furniture, you have what you have, but you will buy more. Say you want to get a fence around a property or spruce up the yard a little bit more. Things like this, they will add to the cost of the purchase to this home. But when you buy a home, it's not a rush to race to build it up. Your goal is to plant roots and make memories for you and your family or family to be over the next 10 plus years. Because if you're buying a home and you're going to be in it for just 5 years or less, it wouldn't even make sense. It makes no sense because you will not build up any real amount of equity for you to turn it back over and make a profit. So it's best that you're in it for more than 5 years. Now, I did mention the price of the home earlier, but I forgot to mention the incentives. Very important. So they're offering first a 4.5% interest rate, which is basically a rate buy down. You'll pay roughly 1% of the loan amount to buy down this 4.5% interest rate out the door for the rest of the loan. And then they're also given 6% in concessions. So you can use that to help you buy down the rate even more or put it towards your closing costs. Another thing you need to know when considering buying new construction, first and foremost, you as a buyer walking into the builder's sales office, you are on your own. You are not represented by that salesperson. The salesperson works for the builder. So their goal, just as in a resale where a listing agent works for the seller, this salesperson works for the builder. So it is in your best interest to work with an agent who can assist you because we are able to see those things in the contract that you may not. And we're able to question the salesperson whether right or wrong in the situation. So that is something to keep top of mind. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, I'm going to have to pay your commission. That is true in some cases. You may have to, but when you're dealing with the builder, a lot of them right now, because of the way the market is, they're taking care of your agent's commission. Good for you, right? Of course, because now that's one less stress for you not to have to worry about. One final and very important topic is the HOA. Let's talk about the fees. That's one thing you need to know about Two Rivers, especially the west side where Hammock and this home is located. So there are several fees that are mandatory because as a resident, you will become a member of the Landing. The Landing is the social club that's coming later this year, early next year, and it's going to have 3-tier dining, state-of-the-art fitness, classes, pools, spa, tennis, you name it, it's going to be there. So you'll want to know that firsthand. It's not just about your mortgage. It's not just about the property taxes. It's not just about the maintenance of the home, but it's also the additional fees outside of those mentioned and your lifestyle. Now, I don't have the breakdown of how these fees are applied, but you're pretty much paying almost $4,700 for the year in fees. This is subject to change given which village you choose to live in. So what did you guys think? 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 3,400 plus square feet, 2-story home, 2-car garage. It's the epoxy flooring down inside the garage and tile throughout the whole entire home. Beautiful. I mean, the look has the coastal feel to it. You got the terrace up top outside of the primary bedroom. And you do have one room that's shaped kind of octagon style. That would be a great office. The loft is a nice space, perfect for having entertainment, or you could even make it a reading lounge. That would be a cool little thing to do. Uh, Bathroom, downstairs, upstairs, formal living room, your kitchen, everything is laid out perfectly. I think your living space is quite nice. And outside, man, the view of the conservation is great. Off to the left, you have the little bit of pond over there, and to the right, just more conservation. You don't have a whole lot of space in the backyard. You do I'll say this. I've seen pools in smaller lots, so if that was something you chose to do, you can put a pool here. But I wouldn't recommend it, being that you're paying in the community to be here. You will be part of the social club as a member in this community, as a resident in this community. So just keep in mind that it's still growing. You know, this community is at least 5 to 7 years from completion. It's ginormous. I mean, you have so many villages within this over 6,000 acres of land that was developed on in the Two Rivers community. And just overall, I mean, if you know anything about the community, Zephyrhills is expanding. We're just we're just north of Wesley Chapel and Plant City. You know, we're south of Plant City, and we're just right in the middle there with Dade City as well. And from here, you got about a 10-minute ride into, no, more like a 15-minute ride into Tampa, taking 301, Interstate 301. So if you are thinking about this home or another in this community, there are others that are available, as well as there are those that are coming to the market. The salesperson told me, you pretty much have anywhere from 6 to 8 months build time. That's with permitting. So if you wanted to buy something from the ground, if you wanted to build something from the ground up, that you can do. There are some great lots available, 50s, 60s. I believe there's another lot. Don't hold me on that. I'll make sure to put it in the notes. Overall, if you enjoyed this home, listen, reach out to me. My name is David V. Williams. I'm your in and around town Tampa Bay realtor. We're in Pasco County today. This is where I live, in Pasco County, not too far away from this community. Great spot to be in. You got a Publix coming, and with Publix, you got other shops, and of course, there will be other retail coming to the area. Schools are planned for the area. The middle school and the elementary have been approved. I heard that the high school is going further up into Wesley Chapel near the Meadow Point area. Don't quote me. These are things that I heard. Nothing is concrete. Well, the plans for the middle and the elementary are concrete, and they are located across the street in the other side of Two Rivers, which is North Water. Okay? So again, my name is David V. Williams. My phone number 813-495-4856. You can reach me on social media at DVW the Realtor. And whatever else I can help you with, if it's not within this community, we have several other communities along 56, State Road 56, and also along State Road 54, and then going into County Road 54, which is Eland. So there's a lot of development, a lot of new homes coming to the market, and no matter the age, there's something to accommodate you. If you want to live in an all-exclusive 55 and up community, you got Valencia Ridge. You can do that there. So that was the tour, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for taking time out to watch. Have a great day. I'm gone.